Christmas special. The Christmas Invasion. 6 out of 10. This first 10th Doctor serial sees him struggling to regenerate, going into a sort of waking coma, similar to Pertwee in Spearhead from Space. This makes for rather a flat Who story at first. Our main character is out of action. But the story does pick up later, as the Doctor does. The alien race, the Sycorax, are pretty cool, creepy customers who are able to control the blood of 1/3 of the human race, the A+ blood types, and threaten to kill them if the Earth does not surrender. Through exciting sword fighting and wordplay, the Doctor restores himself, saves the Earth, and convinces his companions of his former strength in his new incarnation. And so begins the second series of the new show, with a new Doctor, the 10th, or second of the new Doctors if you're watching from the relaunch. Out go the slightly grumpy machinations of Hartnell-esque Eccleston, after a superb, if achingly short, tenure as the Doctor. In comes a younger, heroic Davison-style heartthrob to fill his boots, David Tennant. And I admit at the time of watching this for the first time as being slightly disappointed. Eccleston had added a real gravitas to the character that hadn't been seen for a long time, and then was gone far too quickly in just one season. My worry at the time was that the new Doctor would do the same, changing every season, making for a very inconsistent show. This first serial didn't do much to stop my fears that some of the promise that had been brought by the return of the show would falter at the second hurdle. Preceded by one of the most epic and poignant episodes in recent memory, this is rather a timid affair of Doctor saves the Earth from invasions of the one-offs. In retrospect, of course, we now know that Tennant would become one of the most beloved and long-lasting portrayals of the Doctor ever, probably the best since the great Tom Baker himself. Yes, he is a heartthrob hero, but he also possesses just the right amount of eccentricity to pull it off and make the Doctor feel detached and alien enough to make it interesting. The main point of any Doctor's first story is to introduce the Doctor, and the story usually takes second place to this. See Robot or The Twin Dilemma for other examples of this. And in this sense, this story isn't too bad. But coming straight after the 9th Doctor's awesome emotional swan song, this does seem rather lacking in depth.